What if some of the earliest followers of Jesus believed in a path to salvation that had nothing to do with faith or the church? What if their teachings were so radical, so transformative, that they were declared heresy and buried for centuries? This is the story of Gnosticism, a mystical movement that stood in direct opposition to the growing power of the early church. Unlike traditional Christianity, Gnostics believed that true salvation comes not from obedience, but from awakening to hidden knowledge, gnosis. Their writings, which reveal profound secrets about existence, the divine and the human soul, were deemed too dangerous to survive. Who were these rebel mystics? What did they know that made them such a threat? And why was their wisdom erased from history? Join us as we uncover the lost truths of Gnosticism, truths that could change the way you see Christianity, spirituality, and even yourself. Stay with us, because this journey may challenge everything you thought you knew. The hidden story of Gnostic mystics. To understand the rise of Gnosticism, we need to step into the world of the Roman Empire's first few centuries, a time of political upheaval, cultural fusion, and spiritual transformation. Ideas from Jewish mysticism, Greek philosophy, and early Christian thought collided, giving birth to radical new perspectives on the divine. Among these voices were Gnostic teachers like Valentinus and Basilides, who challenged the emerging church's rigid doctrines. Instead of faith in religious institutions, they taught that spiritual awakening comes from within, through direct personal knowledge known as gnosis. Their ideas resonated with those seeking deeper truths in an uncertain world, but their teachings posed a serious challenge to the growing Christian orthodoxy. While church leaders worked to unify believers under a single doctrine, Gnostic sects embraced individual spiritual exploration. This tension ultimately led to the suppression of Gnostic texts and beliefs. Yet their influence on early Christianity remains an untold chapter in the history of faith, the lost texts of Gnosticism. If we really want to understand Gnostic thought, we have to look at the texts the church tried to erase. Among the most significant are the Gospel of Thomas and the Gospel of Mary, writings that paint a very different picture of Jesus' teachings. The Gospel of Thomas, a collection of 114 sayings attributed to Jesus, suggests that the kingdom of God is not an external place, but something that already exists within you, a hidden truth waiting to be discovered. This idea challenges the mainstream Christian emphasis on faith and salvation through the church. The Gospel of Mary offers another fascinating perspective, one where Mary Magdalene is not just a follower, but a key disciple entrusted with secret teachings. This directly contradicts the traditional male-dominated leadership of early Christianity and raises deeper questions about what was lost when these texts were silenced. These writings explore themes of inner enlightenment, the illusion of the material world, and the personal quest for knowledge. They urge seekers to look beyond religious authority and discover spiritual truth for themselves, a message that still resonates with modern spiritual seekers. The Gnostic view of reality. At the core of Gnostic belief is a radical interpretation of the divine and the universe. Unlike Orthodox Christianity, which sees the material world as part of God's creation, Gnostics viewed it as a prison, a flawed realm ruled by a lesser deity called the demiurge. According to Gnostics, this world keeps souls trapped in ignorance, making them forget their true divine nature. The key to liberation? Gnosis. Not just intellectual knowledge, but a transformative inner awakening, a direct experience of the divine. Gnostic mystics used practices like meditation, contemplation, and personal revelation to access this hidden truth. They believed that true enlightenment couldn't be handed down by priests or written in a doctrine. It had to be discovered firsthand. This belief made Gnosticism deeply personal, mystical, and rebellious, qualities that would ultimately lead to its suppression. Why the Church silenced Gnosticism? Gnostic teachings didn't just challenge Christian doctrine. They threatened the very foundation of the Church's authority. If salvation could be found within, then what role did priests, bishops, and institutions play? In response, early church leaders like Irenaeus and Tertullian launched an aggressive campaign to stamp out Gnostic ideas. They labeled these teachings as heresy, arguing that they led people away from the true faith. The Council of Nicaea in 325 CE and other gatherings worked to establish a single, unified version of Christianity, defining the nature of Christ and codifying official doctrine. As a result, Gnostic texts were banned, destroyed, or buried. their followers either converted or persecuted. But despite these efforts, traces of Gnostic influence never fully disappeared. And in 1945, a shocking discovery would change everything: the Nag Hammadi Library, a collection of hidden Gnostic writings that had been lost for over 1,500 years. The resurgence of Gnostic wisdom. Fast forward to today, and we find a world where traditional religion is being questioned like never before. Many people are searching for spiritual paths that emphasize personal experience over dogma, which is exactly what Gnostic wisdom has always offered. Authors like Elaine Pagels and Marvin Meyer have played a key role in reviving interest in Gnostic texts, revealing how they challenge mainstream narratives and provide a deeper, more mystical approach to spirituality. In an age where many feel disconnected from institutional religion, Gnostic teachings resonate, offering an alternative path centered on self-discovery, inner wisdom, and a direct connection to the divine. The question is, what else have we lost? What other spiritual truths have been hidden from history? And how might Gnostic wisdom change the way we see faith today? The story of Gnosticism is a story of rebellion, hidden wisdom, and the struggle for spiritual freedom. These mystics dared to challenge religious authority, offering an alternative path that placed the power of enlightenment not in the hands of institutions, but in the individual seeker. Though their teachings were suppressed, they were never truly lost. The rediscovery of Gnostic texts has reignited conversations about the nature of faith, the search for truth, and the deeper spiritual realities that mainstream religion often overlooks. So, what do you think? Could Gnostic wisdom hold the key to deeper spiritual understanding? Have we been given only part of the story? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if this journey into lost knowledge resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with others who are seeking deeper truths. There's still so much to uncover, and together we'll keep exploring the mysteries that shape our understanding of the divine. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.